Gregory Alinsky, weird that they knew since the day before the 13th, but story comes out now. Weird. Well, Gregory, it actually, the affidavit, the arrest affidavit came out yesterday. I don't know the specific date when they announced the arrest, but he was arrested on July 12th. They didn't announce it right away. You're right. Is there something fugazi about that, to use my New York word? Margaret the Younger, the suspect arrived in the U.S. in April. So this was an ongoing plan. You can read the arrest affidavit is available online. You can get it. In fact, I was reading from it before. The plan on a cocktail napkin doesn't sound like a professional. Tom, I don't know if you're former NYPD, but the whole plan for Comstat was written on a cocktail napkin by Jack Maple to the executives of the NYPD. So yeah, some things you write on what's available, right? And I believe it was written on a napkin inside a bar. And I think it was in Elaine's. That's how the story goes. NJ Pat 65, regardless, that shows they really weren't protecting Trump. There could have been more of them. Absolutely. Eastern Kiwi, the arrest of this Pakistani the day before the attempted Trump assassination should have upped the level of security, not slacked it off as happened. Eastern Kiwi, you're preaching to the choir. You're 100% correct. The security they provided Trump on July 13th in Butler, Pennsylvania was disgraceful. Absolutely, there was no excuse for it. It was disgraceful. Doug Kaplan, how did they find him? How far did he get? He looks like a useful idiot to me. Doug, I don't know what you're expecting a criminal to look like, but none of them look like rocket scientists. This is him right here on the screen. I mean, he could be anyone. He could be a scientist. He could be a cab driver. He could be a government official. He could be a financial analyst. He could be anything. So we can't ever judge a book by its cover. That's him. Pac-Man arrested for plot to kill Trump. I love how they use that Pac-Man. So I'm concerned about this, and I want this investigation to be transparent. Is it ever transparent? I don't know. They'd like to use that word transparent, but is there a nexus? Is there a connection? And let's not accept that they just say there isn't and you accept it. Isn't your job as news reporters to dig, shine a light on it? And let's make sure, let's not just believe our government because it suits your purposes to believe it. I think we have to dig and see if in fact there is a nexus between Asif Merchant and Thomas Crooks. And I think it's too early to eliminate that possibility. Gregory Alinsky, and this was the first time using counter snipers with all these known threats. Weird. Gregory, I agree. You're right. What if those counter snipers weren't there that day? I think we'd have one dead former president and many people dead in the crowd. It's absolutely horrific. Sour Girl from the chat. It's the blank eyes with no warmth. We all have been through BS. I'm tired of the labels and excuses. Heather, whatever. My internet went down several times this summer. Gosh, it's become quite an addiction. Yeah, guys, I know, you couldn't listen to Police Off the Cuff if your internet went down. My God, what would you do with your life? You'd survive. You'd survive. But I want you to come back, but you'd survive, DH, he needed a visa. Great vetting, U.S. Embassy. Well, something, I think that should raise a flag, all the trips that he did between Iran, Pakistan, U.S., Iran, Pakistan, Iraq, all of those on his passport. Shouldn't that raise a flag? Shouldn't he be quizzed when he Gail Hurd from the chat, thank you so much for the Police Off the Cuff membership, gifting it. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Guys, again, I see some new names in the chat. If you're not subscribed, go on our YouTube, hit that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe. Just give us a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the like button, share us with your friends and your family. Margaret the Younger, Supreme Commander, thank you so much. Sherry Wilson from the chat, disgraceful, inadequate, who needs protection like that?